It was meant for women to go and not watch another woman be seductive. The art of seduction. So you will learn how to walk in a way to keep your husband into you. How to move. How to sway. It's art in being a woman. It's an art. We're like a walking portrait. How we move, how we sit, how we present ourselves, how we do our hands, how the things that we do. A walking beauty. One thing you have to know, the enemy knew the plan from your life, for your life, from the beginning. He came to steal, kill, and destroy. Now, where are you at? Locate yourself in that. Have he stolen from you? Have he destroyed you? He ain't killed you yet because you here. He can't really destroy you unless you allow him. You only can destroy yourself. He stole something from you, but he didn't kill you. He planted a seed for you to kill yourself, for you to destroy yourself. And then you kill yourself. People died with these traumas of things that happened to them that they couldn't heal from. I got into relationships. I don't even know. Now that I look back at it, I don't know why I chose those people, but I learned lessons in that. You never stop learning. Remember, we're spiritual beings having a human experience. You gotta sometimes sit and say, why did that happen to me? Why did the Lord, the Most High, allow that to happen to me? What do I need to learn from it? Because see, you can't live your full potential life if you have this kind of bondage, this kind of trauma, this kind of shame. We shame ourselves in so many ways that we pick mates that use us and abuse us. We stay. It ain't right. Get up out of there. Y'all trauma bonding. You don't have to. You can heal. It's time to heal. Yes, it happened. Okay, yeah, your mama sent you there. Such and such put you in this situation. We gotta stop blaming. It didn't happen. Now how do we move forward? I always say when Jay-Z said, okay, Now we didn't kneel. Now what we do? You want to keep kneeling? Nah, we need to do some action. We beyond kneeling. Kneeling is no movement. Action is healing. I'm healing with you. Do you know how many women and men went through this same thing? It's time for us to move. Get up from kneeling. Yes, this happened to us. Yes. Confront who you need to confront if that's what need be. Don't go and hurt nobody. Don't go and put justice in your own hands or nothing like that, because the battle is not yours. It's the Most High. Do you know that I can see him today and speak to him? I don't feel no kind of way. I don't have flashbacks of what happened to me. I freed myself. You can't have that kind of power over me all my life for the rest of the time that I got here. I can't live like that. I knew I could. That's like you walking around the rest of your life with handcuffs on. Try doing something. Bondage. Try doing something. You walking around, but you ain't really doing nothing. Your hands ain't free. You can't really take no real action. You just walking and wandering. I need you to come up out of that. You can't say you didn't do. You don't understand. I do. You got to push down. Bring it up. Bring it up. Me and my baby sit at that table and we cried together. Now I walk around free and I see him in bondage. I see it. I see the Most High whooping him. And he was a predator. It wasn't just me. He tried his own sister, my other sister. And I'm very sure that he did his girlfriend's daughter. I seen it. I spoke on it. I said it. I ain't not gonna not hold my tongue. No. I told her, you better get him out of that house. Her portrait was beautiful. She thinking he acting a fool and all this stuff and wouldn't leave. It wasn't because of her. It was because of her daughter. You thinking, oh, he loved me, he won't leave it. Yeah, he probably won't, but it ain't because of you. Mothers, believe your children. Watch, pay attention. A man shouldn't be playing with your little girl too much. If it ain't her daddy and you gotta watch some of them, I told you about mine. Y'all so in a rush to go out and y'all leave y'all kids with anybody. I'm the mama that have the kids. Y'all can come over my house, but they can't go over yours. I have the sleepovers and the slumber parties at hotels and different stuff. I was the parent that did that. Cause I was standing guard over mine. It's time for you to pick up your sword and stand guard over yours. It's time for you to stop holding stuff down, 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 deep down, covered up inside. Bring it up so you can live and be free. And I want you to bury what goes on in this house, stays in this house. Bury that. Bury that. Throw it out the window. Do whatever because you need to speak up. It's too many hidden secrets in the family. The uncle that stay in the attic. The one that's in the basement. Forgive the grandmas, the mamas, or whatever. You gotta forgive them. Confront them. Say what you need to say. Extend grace to them. Still love them because you don't know what they done endured. It's the dark family secrets that don't nobody want to talk about. The cousin that live out of town that don't nobody want to talk about. We got babies that have been born that they sent to the auntie out of town somewhere, grandma down south somewhere, that the hidden baby in the family. You don't even know that your cousin is your sister. You don't know your auntie, your mama. Your niece is your sister. The hidden secrets that don't nobody want to talk about. I'm a pretty portrait. And I'm a be seen. What you thought you threw on me, that increased my value. See, I'm going to hang in museums for people to come and look at because I exposed myself in that manner. I'd rather be hung up in a museum so you can look at it and see the truth. I'm not ashamed about nothing. You'll see me when I put on my clothes. I don't cover myself up and I don't really be naked. But I know the beauty in me and in what the Most High created. As a woman, the form and the shape of a woman. The curves and everything. That he don't defy what he did to me. Don't defy who I am. Stop letting that rule over you. You are free. Set yourself free. You got the key to the handcuffs. Unlock it. You wouldn't have to smoke that many blunts. If you unlock it, you wouldn't need to have a drink every day or snort some powder to show that you love your curves. Get up from kneeling. I need you to stop kneeling. I'm standing. I'm standing with you. I'm grabbing your hand, pulling you up from kneeling. Come on. Let's get up. Let's get up. Now we in action. We speaking about it. We healing from it. We moving forward with no shame, no hard feelings, no nothing. Walking in the purpose that the Most High called us to walk in. Understanding why something happened to us. Understand that we can make it a blessing and not a curse. Always go back. The glass half empty or half full. After that, I joined the drill team. I was Miss Junior Leopard. I was Miss Personality. That shows that nothing, it didn't do nothing for me. I was in the Miss Black Rose pageant. It didn't define who I was. Because I always still knew that the Most High had a plan and a purpose for my life that could not be derailed. Your beautiful self. Your beautiful self. You are so beautiful. It ain't nothing that they can throw on this picture to make it lose its value. That's what you gotta know. That's the trick. The enemy thought. The lie was that your value, you didn't have value. That was a lie. Come from the lie and walk in the truth. That was the lie. Your value just increased. But it was for you to know that. You know how you can go somewhere, say to a pawn shop. You go to a pawn shop and say, hey, I want to pawn this. I only want $300 for it. They ask you how much you want. They trying to see if you know what your worth is, what you got, what it's worth, what your value is. What's your value? What is your value? Who told you you was just a baby mama? You can be a wife. Who told you you were a side piece? You can be a wife. Who told you you was a prostitute? You could be a wife. A wife is someone honored and cherished. That's high regard, the way the Most High made it to be. I always say it's like a queen hanging out with the peasants. It's your choice. What's your value? Some of the promiscuous people, I just like sex. No, you might do, but it's also a trick too, for you to think, oh, if I just be like, oh, I like what happened to me, it won't rule over me. A lie. Do you know all the partners that you have sex with? Your souls intertwined. See, that intercourse was made for a husband and a wife. Spiritual belch. It's made for a husband and a wife. It's a sacred union. That you two become one soul together. Now you done slept with 60. You got 60 soul ties to you. Not only that, all the people that they done slept with is tied to them, tied to you. Plus all the people. It gets deep. I had to learn it. And I'm sharing it with you. It ain't your fault. The enemy started young. But it don't define who you are. You have a wreck. That don't mean you can't drive. We're not perfect. Nobody is. And I hate the term when you know better, you do better. That's for some. That's for the glass half full people. You tell people every day, cigarettes cause cancer. They got it on the pack when you buy it. That don't stop them from smoking it. It's some like, oh, when they found out, they stopped smoking. Some say, oh, you gotta die from something. What? Yeah, but it won't be that. It won't be me killing myself. That right there is a sin. Committing suicide. That's what that is. when you knowingly know something can be harmful with a potential of killing you? You intentionally engaging in something that can be harmful. You know, somebody told me one time, they said, I was like, oh, we got a place called Worlds of Fun. Be like, you going to Worlds of Fun? He was like, I go, but I don't ride rides. He said, I don't play with my life like that. I was like, what? That's dumb. Why would you say that? He was like, I'm not going to put my life in somebody else's hands like that. If they forget or do something wrong on the control, my life is in jeopardy. I don't want to let nobody have that kind of power over my life. That's what I'm telling you now. Don't let nobody have that kind of power over you in your life. Them rides go up, around, upside down, backwards, everything. And the person on the control controls the ride. Not you. And then not only is that ride going, another one, they time it to where, all right, by the time this finish, this one come along. But you wait a couple minutes, that one go, then as that go, then they release another one. What if it's miscalculation? Don't let nobody have that kind of control over your life. I need you to stop all the harmful things that you're doing to yourself. And you know they harmful. Let's deal with the root of the problem. Let's bring it up. You don't have to snort powder to have fun. What are you covering up? You don't have to drink every day, get drunk. What are you trying to not remember? You don't have to have pills to the downers to go to sleep or nod off or whatever. What do you not want to dream about? I like to dream. My family used to say, Tasha, you can go to sleep anywhere. I can, because in my dream come wisdom, knowledge, and revelation. I'm a dreamer. Some girls dream they princesses. Some dream that they're doctors and lawyers and everything. In the dream, you can birth something. In the dream, you can see how you became that. You can see the proper steps. You can see the wisdom. If you're a doctor, you talking the terminology. You understand it. Then it's the nightmares that keep you on the drugs and drinking. The things that you're trying to get past. Why are you trying to get past it when you need to look at it and understand it and live through it? Live through it. You can. You don't want to live through it. Why? It's just like that car wash. You know, the car wash, you pay the people and you drive your car and they tell you to put it in neutral and it clean you up. It got the brushes, it got the sprays, it spray your tires, everything. You just sit there and okay, let's go through the car wash. Ain't nothing wrong with getting cleaned up. You see how them things be slapping your car? Kind of seem like you getting beat up, but you getting cleaned. It's okay. But when you get to the end of that car wash and them blowers come on you and the car getting dry and you pull out, oh, you be clean. You be clean. That's what I'm telling you to do. Let's get clean. Let's get clean. We about to hang your portrait. It ain't even a picture no more. After they threw that on there and your value increased and you cleaned it up, it's a portrait. Now we gonna hang it in a museum. It's clean for people to see, to inspire new artists, new painters to get clean so we can fill this museum up. The museum gonna open whether your portrait is in there or not. I'm gonna make sure of it. But first I need you to stop kneeling and stand with me. I'm grabbing your hand. I gave you the key to unlock them handcuffs. I need you to be free like me. I love you. I love you. I really, truly love you like I love me. Because you are me. You are. I'm talking about me. Well, I'm going to let y'all go. I love you. Let's get free.